All right, so we're recording. So basically what we're doing is talking about the struggles. And like I said before, you are more than welcome to talk about or bring up like struggles in the business. But you guys, life happens. And I'm going to tell you what, I've been in this business 4 years and I've had some serious life struggles. And my number one life struggle was having a miscarriage. And it took over my life. I actually just shared it for the first time a couple months ago. So it killed me. Like it literally killed me. My entire month was shot, but I knew I had to figure something out. I needed to get my life back on track. And this was the business that like was allowing me to stay home with him. So I couldn't let life happening like interfere. Like, and I'm not just saying like with a miscarriage, I'm saying if like somebody dies or whatever, like you can give up, you can throw in the towel, but then you eventually have to move on with life. So it's a matter of how you handle stuff like that. So that being said, you've got to figure out how to handle those life decisions as well as the business struggles, you know, along the way. So, and just since I kind of brought it up, my biggest life struggle that I've, you know, ever dealt with, you guys, I build my business on social media. So I knew that I had to figure something out. You guys, I was not on my phone. I was in bed. I was crying. I was like, hurting. I was everything, but I set up my buffer. So every night before I went to bed, I set up my buffer and it posted the entire next day. I never followed up with people that whole month. You guys, I was like literally down in the dumps, could not even function. God, if I showered, I was lucky. Thank God I flew home to be with my parents. It happened when I was in Idaho. He was with my parents, so I flew home to be with him where my parents were. Thank God, because I don't think I would have really even been able to function as a parent. But you guys, I didn't do crap that entire month. I'm totally being honest. And I ended up completing my steps to success. 4 customers, 3 distributors that month, just because of consistency. I didn't do shit. And I mean it, you guys. I didn't do anything. I was at my parents' camp, and I just set up my buffer. People messaged me if they wanted to sign up, and that was it. I didn't follow up or do anything. That is why it's so important to be consistent in this business right there. Because when life happens, if you have to go into the hospital to be with your mom, or you have to go, your best friend just found out she has cancer and you have to go to the hospital, be thankful that this business allows for you to just do that type of stuff. Like, guys, if I would have been a teacher, I would have had to go back to work. Like, I wouldn't have been able to be like, sorry. Like, yeah, I could have taken a couple of days off, but not 30. Like, that's not how it works. So I just shared that to kind of share with you that life struggles, you know, come into this business as well. And you have to, you know, figure out how to deal with those things along the way. Hey, Okay, so the first thing that someone brought up was, and guys, I'm just going over the number ones. So the struggle, if you want me to touch on something else that you shared, then I totally can. My struggle is that I have people who keep saying they don't want to order, saying that they want to order and then they don't. Okay. If they don't, go find new people, because trust me, those people will end up ordering. So if you have 5 people that you're like really talking to right now, you need to make that list 20. Okay. Trust me when I say that people will end up coming around. Fortune is in the follow-up. You guys, I have had people, whether it be a customer or distributor, that I continue to follow up with them, they end up signing up. Even the people that say like, no, not right now, like they still end up signing up, because you know what? At some point within the next year or 2 years or whatever, that girl that said, no, thanks, I'm okay, she's going to get pregnant. She's going to have a C-section and she's going to want the damn wraps. So keep following up with them. There's going to be something. You can always, you know, yeah, maybe they said that they want to get the greens. Well, hi, now we have chocolate greens. So now it's a reason to follow up with them. That's why I shared those things with you guys today, because honestly, when we come out with a new product or when there's a promotion or whatever, it literally, is he annoying? Sorry. He's like, this is what he's doing on the computer. That's all he's doing. Dang dinosaurs. Okay. Thanks so much. Bye. So what was I saying? Basically anytime we have a promotion or a new product or something that comes out, it allows you to be that annoying person and follow up with those people. You're not following up with them. You're just letting them know, oh my God, we came out with a new product. Did you still want to get those berry greens that we talked about? Or gosh, do you want to try these chocolate ones? What do you think? It just allows you a way to follow up with them again. So that's kind of what I have there. Does anybody else have anything to add to that one? No? Okay. I lost my thing, so. Okay, my biggest struggle is making conversation transitions. I strike up a conversation, but then trying to find ways to transition conversation to products is hard, whether it be products or business. I am constantly starting up conversations with people, and you know what? It doesn't always have to go right into the products or the business. Wait 2 days. Make sure you follow up, though. That's the thing. Like, if I'm talking to somebody and I'm like, hey, Andrea, oh my God, your kids have gotten so big. How are you? Like, it's so good to, I haven't talked to you in so long. Like, whatever. Stop, please. Put your dinosaurs over here. Put them right here, okay? And then let it go. Talk about personal stuff and then be like, oh my God, have a great day. Like, it was so good to catch up with you. Done, okay? Then in 2 days, set a dang timer on your phone and make sure that you follow up with them and then say, hey, Andrew, see, he's touching buttons. I'm doing stuff in the chat, sorry. Follow up with them in 2 days, set a timer on your phone, and then be like, hey, Andrea, I actually, since we talked, I just really wanted to shoot you a message and say that, you know, I think that you would be amazing at what I'm doing. If it's about the business, whatever, say something. Hey, I just saw your name pop up in my newsfeed, and I've been thinking for the past 2 days since we talked that blah, 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 blah. If it's about the products, then just go in and, you know, when she's active online, maybe shoot her a message and say, hey, I actually wanted to let you know that we just came out with a new product. So I don't know if you've ever heard of It Works before. I don't know if you even know what I do, but I actually share health and wellness products. So if you're interested in maybe learning a little bit more about it, I would love to chat. Don't say all that in one message because that was really long. Keep it like 2 sentences, maybe 3. All right, mommy, pick a new movie. It's all about movies. So does that make sense? What are you guys thinking there? Anything to add?
So, Danielle, that was actually mine. I'm really good about making those transitions, like having the conversation just about anything and everything. I'm really good at being able to then transition into the business because it's like, oh my gosh, I think you'd be great at this business. I have a lot of people. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I've been watching you and you're so funny. I just want to partner with you. Like I'm really good at transitioning with the business. It's the products. Like if there's not something, like if they're not health and wellness, if they're not posting about wanting to lose weight, or they're shopping for a bikini, like I can never really find that like little niche that it's like, how do I be like, hey, greens, like hello, and they're like, what?
So if there's somebody, I totally understand what you're saying, because sometimes you're like, oh my God, just say that you want to lose weight on your timeline. Like just say something so that I know what to say. Sometimes with those people that I really am like, I just don't know, I will make sure that I'm engaging more in their posts. Because you know what? If you're engaging more in their posts and you're sending private messages to them back and forth, even about personal stuff, Facebook is going to think that you guys are close friends and you know each other personally. So your stuff's going to start showing up more often in each other's newsfeed. So if you start seeing more of her stuff, she's going to start seeing more of your stuff. And guess what? She's going to end up liking something. You know, make sure you're doing now here. I talked to somebody at the pool yesterday. She said, oh, I sell jewelry and it's just nobody wants to buy it. It's so expensive. And I'm like, oh, hey, have you heard of health and wellness products? It works. So anyways, we started talking about it. You guys, I literally came home and posted looking for teachers that want to make money because she's a PE teacher. She has the summer off. I'm like, oh, homegirl, you're mine. Like you are now my friggin' target. Like number one person that I want on my team right now. She would be amazing. She lives in my neighborhood. Like she was so cool. So I'm like, all right, it's on. Start targeting those people. So make posts about those people. So say she has 2 kids, be like, post about, hey, does your kid like chocolate milk? Leave it like that. You know what? She's probably going to like it, especially if you're interacting with her and she sees it. Heck yeah, my kid likes chocolate milk. Post a picture of chocolate cake. Does this look good to somebody? Get her to like that post. Draw her in somehow. She's going to like the picture of chocolate cake. And then you can say, hey, thanks for the love on my post. You want to know why I put that up? Because we just came out with a new product and blah, 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 blah. Okay. So those people that are really tough, you've got to lure them in. Now this girl is officially on my chicken, I like to call them chicken shit list, because I'm like, you guys, I've been in this business 4 years and I am still terrified sometimes to contact people. And I'm like, God dang, like I have no idea how to present this business opportunity to her. I could literally, and people are like, Danielle, it's so easy for you. You can say you're a triple diamond and you can say this, whatever. No, it is not easy, because I want to keep like the friend level, but I don't want to push her away. But then I really know she'd kill it with this, because she whatever. So I'm terrified to present it to her. So I'm like waiting, like I met her yesterday and I'm already like, okay, I'll wait a week. No, I'll just give it 3 days. Like, but I already put her on See First on Facebook. So I went right to her. We were already friends because she's in my community. So we have like this page where everyone, whatever, we friended each other. And I went to her page as soon as I got home, and I went to follow and I clicked on See First. So she doesn't post a lot. So she posts maybe every other day, but I'm going to tell you, when she posts, my butt's going to see it and I'm going to like it and I'm going to comment on it. And then she's going to start seeing more of my stuff. So she may not have seen that teacher post that I put up, and that's okay, but I will end up presenting it at some point when it's the right time. So you got to lure them in. Those tough ones, you got to somehow lure them in. So otherwise, do fun things like the chocolate cake. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Does that help? Okay. My struggle is getting loyal customers and distributors interested and wanting to sign up, especially distributors. All right, one question. And keep in mind, I haven't read any of these, so I'm literally reading these and I'm like, oh, okay. Would you want to join your team? Think about it. Would you want to join my team? Do you guys follow me on Facebook? Do you see my live videos? Do you see how I post on Facebook? Do I look like I'm fun? Would you want to join my team? Would you want to join your team? Whose team would you want to join? Do you see that? Do you see where I'm going? Be somebody that people want to join. I feel like sometimes I can say things to you guys that I can't say to my own team, just because I feel like sometimes I'm too blunt. But if you're negative on Facebook, you guys, people aren't going to want to follow you. People aren't going to want to join your team. And I mean, like, and I'm just being totally blunt and honest, but I don't give a shit if you have a fight with your whoever. It's not Facebook appropriate to share stuff like that. And I'm going to tell you right now, I saw this one girl, no one knows her, but she posted on Facebook, and I met her in a mom's group. She posted the same thing in the mom's group, totally for attention. My boyfriend, first of all, she posted a month ago being like, I need to leave him, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, girl, you are so drama. Holy crap. And then she posted, he left me for somebody else. I'm like, you just said you wanted to leave him. Like, I can't handle people like that. And I'm sorry, I don't do drama. I unfollowed her. Like, you can follow me. I know you want the raps. I know we talked about it. Hey, no, we're not going to keep doing that. Someone's here. You guys hold just a sec. Oh, stop. Sorry. I just got like 7 boxes delivered. Oh my God, it's so exciting. I need to just make sure my husband doesn't see them. It's for a new house, so it's really fine. Okay. Clearly I forgot what I was even saying, but, the girl. So I unfollowed her because I'm like, you're not going to be on my team. I can't handle stuff like that on my team. If you want the raps, by all means. But I don't want to see her stuff because honestly, I don't want to see that on my timeline. I don't want to engage in it. And I don't want to proposition her as a distributor. So she can get the raps all she wants, but I'm not going to push the distributor side. So stop. Why are you being annoying? All right. So does that help with that question? Or does that help? You've got to, like, I feel like I can say all day and all night, would you join your team? But what is that really? All right. If you can't be quiet, then you're not going to sit on mommy. Then you need to be quiet. Then sit and be quiet. We're not going to play. Sorry, you're seeing me in mom mode. I feel like I can say all day, like, would you join your own team? But in the end, you guys, if you want new distributors, you've got to talk to people about the business. Like, you've got to talk to more people. You know, think you talk to 20 people, one person's going to sign up, maybe. 30 people, one person's going to sign up. Stop. So you've got to share the business opportunity with more people. So build your network on Facebook. Start talking to more people. Start posting more about the business. Don't post so much about the products. See what you're posting on Facebook. Like, sometimes what I do for my team, and I should even just do it for you guys, I say go to your page on Facebook. Go to photos. Go to uploads, not things that people tag you in. Go to uploads. Screenshot, like, 2 pages of it. So screenshot the first page right where it is, and then screenshot the second page. What do you see a lot of? Do you see you posting just about the products? Do you see you posting all selfies? What do you see? Because if you do 2 to 3 pages of your most recent photos that you've uploaded, that tells you a gist of what people are seeing. But you also have to keep in mind that not every single one of your friends is seeing your posts. So many people think that they can sit behind the computer and just post and they're going to get people. Get out there and have parties. You guys, this thing that I just did at the gym was crazy. And I actually went live for my team afterwards. I should share it with you guys. Like, it was amazing. You guys, it was a knockout gym. It was like people were doing punching bags and stuff. It was like not anything where, what? And I ended up sharing with so many people, got so many people's information, and I'm going to message every single one of them. And you want to know what I'm saying to them? And if you want this, then remind me and I will send it to you guys. I'll screenshot it. Ready? Hey, Elisa, whatever her name is. It's Danielle from the gym. I do it works. Do you remember me? Guess what? Parker, you're killing me. Guess what? You won the spa party. Yay. You guys, I say that to every single person. Do you want to know why? Because when he's starting to annoy me. What is the problem? If I give him my phone, he'll be fine, but I need my phone to look at stuff. So we're going to have to maybe work something out here. Every single person wins a free spa party. Do you want to know why? Because they get to sample all of our products for free. We would let anybody sample all of our products for free anyways. So see what stuff you have at your house. Do you have exfoliating peel? Do you have cleanser? Do you have toner? Do you have Preventage? Do you have Repairage? Do you have greens? Do you have those things? If you don't, throw them on your next auto shipment. Okay, everybody wins, and then everybody gets a chin wrap. I say you and 4 of your friends. That's 1 wrap, guys. Okay? That's like a normal wrap party. So everyone's a winner. So this new thing this gym that I just went to, maybe 30 people put their name in. Maybe 40. That's 40 parties that I could potentially have. Do you see what I'm doing? Okay, so this is what I said after. I'm so excited for you. Let's chat about when is a good time for you to do this. I'm also running a special this week for anybody wanting to get started with the products. Do you see what I'm doing there? Product model. They can be a product model and save money and get it at my cost. Okay, see what I'm doing. Let me know your thoughts. Congratulations on winning. This was a girl that was also like, oh yeah, I'd be interested in learning a little bit more about the business. So I said, I know you were interested in the business too. So I'm open to chat more about this as well. Let me know when works for you. You guys, I sent that. A couple hours later, she wrote back, "Hi, Danielle, I've been so busy this morning. I'm so sorry. I wanted to reply back to you, but I just didn't have time." She's apologizing that she didn't get back to me sooner. I don't care. I'm just happy you responded. Nobody else did. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. I am so surprised that I won. That's so awesome. Thank you so much. So I wrote something back. "You're fine. I had a busy day too. Whatever works best for you. I'm around. Let me know when you want to chat." Well, I don't want to take time away from you at home. You should relax. Can we talk tomorrow afternoon? So she ended up calling me. I messaged her at 12, and she called me, and we chatted about the business. She's so interested and wants to join, but she just has to run it by her husband. First of all, whatever. I hate when people are like, "I have to run it by my husband." Come on. It's just, I know, I get it. But I was like, I'm doing this. If you don't like it, like, go away. Like, this is what I'm doing. But that's me. So a girl that put her name in a drawing won a free party, and now she wants to be a distributor. And you know what I said to her on the phone? "You know what? You do a spa party, and I'll come, and I'll do it for free for your friends and whatever. Every single customer that signs up at that party, you get. Because you're a distributor. You're going to be a distributor." I don't say if you become a distributor. I say when you become a distributor, you're going to get all those customers. And you know what? You get 4 of your friends to become a customer. Any product. They get to try any product. You get them, and then you get a $100 shopping spree. What? Are you serious? You guys, this is totally like, oh, that's what's normal. It's all about how you present it to them. All about how you present it to them. And this girl right here was like, I just wish I could have recorded the entire conversation, because I feel like that would have benefited people, because she was just so excited. "Oh my God, I won!" Well, yeah, but really you just got what anybody else would get. But that's fine. I don't care. All right. So good with that. Does that make sense? Do you see what I'm doing? Get out there and have parties, you guys. Get out there and set up at gyms. Google gym in your town or the next town or the next town. Call them and say, "Hey, I'm looking to see if you do an open house or customer appreciation day." You do? Great. When is it? Awesome. Can I come set up? What times are available? Great. See you then. Like literally, that's it. That's all the conversation is. Say, "Mama, please." Okay. Is that good? Good there? All right. Any questions, or does anybody want to add anything? Y'all aren't talking. You do realize this, right? I'm calling you out. All right. My biggest struggle would be stepping out of my comfort zone to go live or to be more personal or social media. Okay. You might not like me when I say this, so prepare yourself. No, it's fine. I'm not going to be mean, but how bad do you want it? Number one, how bad do you want it? What is your why? Because you know what my why is? I don't want to go back and be a teacher. Because you know what? My hours were from 6 to like 7 at night, and I literally had no break in the day. Now I get to sit on this couch. I get to go to a pool. I get to be with my kid. I don't have to put him in daycare. That right there makes me do anything and everything, because I want that more than anything. And if you don't have a kid, I can tell you right now that if you want to have a kid someday, get working your butt off now, because there's nothing better than being able to raise your own kid. You guys, I live in Arizona. I don't have family around here at all. We're both from New York, my husband and myself. So I literally would probably throw my kid in a daycare with some random person raising him. Seriously, that would suck. Like, that would break my heart. I don't know what I would even do. So for me, that makes me step out of my comfort zone. My comfort zone, I've never done gyms before. I've never set up a booth, but I was like, I was kind of looking for something different to do, like kind of doing the same thing. I feel like I need to do something different. Now, it is a pain because I have to get my nanny to come watch them when I do those events, right? But it's worth it for me. And you know what? All these parties that I'm going to book from them, I'm going to get my nanny to come over and watch him, because I want to be a stay-at-home mom when this little girl comes into the world. Okay, so there's things in your life that you have to want something so bad enough that you're going to be willing to step out of that comfort zone. And you know what, you guys? When you step out of that comfort zone, it will become your new comfort zone. I promise you. And I know that you don't think it will be. I know that. But When I first started this business, it took me 3 months to blitz somebody. 3 months. Somebody should have punched me in the face my first month for not doing it, but I had nobody holding me accountable. Nobody really was like, I challenge you to go blitz and blah, blah, blah. No, I didn't want to. I didn't have to. Facebook was working for me. And now let's be honest, Facebook was working for me, but I was only getting customers. It's not like I was building a team, but I didn't know any better. So my 3rd month, I said, I want this $800 Christmas cash. So I need to step up my game. I guess I should start blitzing people, but I don't know what the heck blitzing even is. So I need to kind of figure it out. So you've got to figure stuff out. You got to educate yourself a little bit. And you guys, when live came out, I was like, son of a gun. I think I was a double diamond at the time. And I was like, how the heck can I expect my team to step up their game and to start doing these stupid live videos if I'm scared out of my mind to do them? I remember, do you guys know, she's under me, she's my diamond leader, Kat Prasa. Do you guys know her? Okay. She's hilarious. And no, you're not getting up on the chair. No, you're not sitting up there. No. Come over here and sit. Look, right here. Come on. No, he's patting the chair like, but up here. You guys, she started going live like crazy. And I was like, I hate you. Stop it. Like, stop right now. Like, you're having so much fun doing it, but like, you have a beach. Like, you live on a beach now. So hang on. I said no. I said no. Mommy said no. You're not sitting up there. No. No, you can't sit up there either. Come on. Come on. Sorry, guys. It's kind of annoying, probably. But nothing a cookie can't cure. Cookie, take it. So she started doing live videos, and I'm like, you have a beach. Like, I don't have anything. Like, I'm a stay-at-home mom. Like, what am I going to do? Just put the camera on my kid? Like, I don't know. So the first time I went live, I watched it. It was probably like a month ago. It came up in my time hop, and I was like, oh, my God, I sucked. It was so bad. Like, I was so awkward. You guys, I literally was like this. I was like, hi, this is my first Facebook Live. Like, you guys, it was so awkward. Like, you would watch it and be like, Danielle, that's just weird. And then I turned the camera around and I put it on my son who was playing in the water outside. Like, that was my first Facebook Live. It literally lasted 25 seconds, I think. It was pretty pathetic. But now you guys have probably seen me go live. And I just roll with it. And I laugh. My thing is that I try to make people laugh. So I do like funny things, or I say stupid stuff or whatever. And I try to make people laugh. So that's my thing. So you don't always have to go live about the products. Like, I went live one day when he was eating chocolate pudding. Y'all, he had it all over his face. Like, it was so funny. I got so many likes on that video, and like, it was blowing up. People were dying laughing. Go live when stuff like that happens, when there's something funny, or when you're at the beach and you're walking down the beach, or when you have something to be like, this is beautiful, or this is awesome, or oh my God, this dog, whatever it is, go live. And then start going live a little bit more to talk about the products. You can talk about your favorite products. Honestly, when I get the chocolate greens, which still weirds me out to say chocolate greens. I feel like I'm like saying something wrong. So I'm a little creeped out by them, but I will be going live to share my reaction of the greens, the chocolate greens. So now I did that with, when we got the chocolate and vanilla shake, I went live for both of them. And I will say I was really nervous because I was like, I don't know. Stop. I don't know, like, what I'm going to like them. Like, how do I hide that? Like, that's kind of nerve-wracking to me. And I didn't like the vanilla. So I was like, I don't know, guys, like, not my favorite. Like, it was awkward for me to share that because people know, but people got on because they're like, oh, I want to see what she thinks. You know what I mean? They're going to read your reaction. I did it with a cleanse. I was like I literally opened the cleanse, you guys, and I was like, it smells like a margarita. Like, people want to hear that. People want to see stuff like that. You know what I mean? And then I drank it. I was like, it's like pepper. Oh my God, what is this? And I like took it. Now, now I just chug the cleanse. Like I don't even like take it in a cup. Mr. Dramatic over here. All right, shush. But people want to see stuff like that. So if you go live, people are going to hop on. You guys think about reality TV. We watch it because there's drama. We watch it because we're waiting for something to happen, or you know what I mean? Something like that. Like that's why people hop on. So whether something happens or not, it is whatever. Guys, I was going live once. Oh my God, last story and then we're done. But I was going live. I think I was outside. I was just talking and going on and you guys, I had my phone like this. My dogs were humping behind me. I was like, and I literally went, like I turned it, like I saw it, and people were like, we saw that, and I was like, oh my God, that's so, like, how do I react? Like, oh my God. So you have to be okay with being a little bit uncomfortable sometimes if something did happen, but just roll with it and laugh it off, or have fun with it, or be like, oh, this live is definitely going to get deleted after I turn, or whatever, you know what I mean? But that's kind of what blitzing's all about. You don't know what questions people are going to ask you, right? So get out there and do it more so that you can answer any question like that. Literally could blitz anybody. The guy that just delivered the packages, I easily could have blitzed. Like anybody that I come in contact with, I could blitz. Today, I have a community that I live in that I just moved in, and I posted, we just moved here, so it's like we have a ton of stuff. And I'm getting rid of like my whole kitchen stuff. I literally have 4 boxes of junk. I say junk, but other people would like it. So I posted and said I have a bunch of stuff. Anyone that wants to come, I don't even just take it. Like I don't even care. Like come over and take what you want. So these people came over, and I had said to him, I work from home, so I am home all the time. That's what I said in the message. He comes over with his wife, and they start going through the stuff, and he says, so what do you do from home? I said, oh, I do It Works. What's that? You guys, they ended up leaving with 2 full boxes of stuff of mine, very appreciative, and a product pamphlet, the party pad thing. I gave them that. I gave them a Blitz card, and I gave them a bunch of samples of greens because they want to join my team, because they want to work from home. So they had questions, and we talked about it. But you guys, I posted on a community page, and they showed up at my house to get stuff. And I did not miss an opportunity to share this business with them. And because of it, I have potential distributors, a couple. Hello? Could you imagine if I didn't share that with them? You have to be willing and able to share the business opportunity with anybody that you come in contact with. Bring it up somehow. You know, I'm probably, child, I'm going to knock you out. So you have to be willing and able to step outside that comfort zone a little bit to present something to them. Now, I've been in long enough to kind of know how to do this and that. So I said, I work from home. I'm home anytime. That was how I slipped it in. Now, if he didn't inquire or if he didn't ask any questions, I would have said something. Hey, do you guys like health and wellness products? Hey, they were an older couple. So I would have figured out a way to somewhat get something in so that I could give them samples, and that they live literally 2 streets away from me. So I even told them, like, once you guys get started, you pay $99. Let's have a party. Let's have a community party. Your 4 customers, you get $100. So I laid it out for them and gave them like an example of like how it would look for them. So, okay, I kind of went a little long with that one. Does that help? Does that? Okay. So you kick those dogs. Stop. God, I said I thought I had my iPad, if I'm being honest, and the iPad's dead. Okay. Parker? 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 Okay. My struggle is, keep saying, okay, so people just copied and pasted like I had asked. My struggle is getting people that truly want to sell. That's hard. You're never going to know who's going to take off in this business. So that is really hard. If I'm being honest, something that I do is, now that I'm constantly trying to build my network, I'm a little sneaky about it, and I will find people that have a big network. So I'll go to like a Starbucks page, find a picture, and I will go to everybody that liked it. And then I will go to the pictures. I shouldn't admit this because I feel like it kind of makes me look a little shallow, but I look for people that have selfies, because let's be honest, if people have a selfie as their profile picture, they have no problem putting themselves out there, right? Okay, so I kind of read into it a little bit. I'll click on their page. If they have 300 friends, I leave. And if they have 2,000, if they usually have over 1,000, I will add them as a friend. So that's something that I do to try to, because you guys, I have a girl that I did that same thing with her, and she hasn't really done much with it, but I'm like, you have a huge network, just post on Facebook and see where it goes. Like, you guys, her first month, she signed like 6 customers by doing like a couple posts. I'm like, run with this. Like, what are you doing? But I can't want it more than she does, bottom line. So there's so many people that I'm just like, come on, like, you'd be so good at this. But they allow for life to happen and for that to get in the way. They don't see the big picture, so I need to help them see the big picture. Their why might not be big enough, so I need to help them with that type of stuff. You know what I mean? So my tip to you guys is, if you do have a small network, you have to start building it. You've got to at least be adding at least 5 people a day, at least. How are you going to add those people? Join groups, start conversations, ask questions, friend all those people. Say thanks for your input, really appreciate it. If you're a mom, hi, just join a crap ton of mom groups. That's easy. If not, join fitness groups, join groups that are of interest. But I'm going to tell you right now, I would never join a sewing group just in hopes to add friends, because then those people are going to see me and they're going to be like, homegirl does not sew. Like, why was she in that? Why did she friend me? Right? So don't join a group if you're like, oh, I'm so athletic, I'm going to, and then you don't ever work out, or you don't join that group. People are going to see right through you, and that's not what they want to see. So trying to find people that really do want this, or will have a really big why. Like, man, if I meet a single mom and she's like, I need this so bad, y'all, I'm running with her. Like, she's got a big why. She needs this. She wants this. But it's up to her if she's going to let all those little things in life take over, or is she going to let this be the one reason that she runs with, or whatever I'm trying to say. Okay. All right. I did that one. Transitions. My audience on social media is younger. How do I grab the attention of my demographic to get them to sign up as distributors, especially in the area where it works is not that popular yet? Hi, if it works isn't popular yet, hi, make it popular. Like, that's awesome. That's a really good thing. But seriously, if people I do have a distributor that she's like, all my friends are so young, like, they're not gonna, do they want to make some money? Because you guys, for young people, they know how to work them some social media. Like, they know Instagram like the back of their hand. They are always on their phones. Like, young people, that's just what they do. So for me personally, if I was in that position, I would target every single one of them to join my team. They would all be distributors. They don't have a ton of money, so they're probably not going to be customers. And if they are, it's going to be on their mom and dad's credit card. That's just me being blunt. So I would do that for my distributors. So I'd probably be posting a crap ton of the business stuff on my page, targeting them. And then I would go to gyms and set up for events and do stuff like that for customers. And I would push the customer side on that one. So here's the thing. You've got to figure out what works for you. So honestly, try that. Push that for 30 days. Push that hard for 30 days. Reach out to them. Hey, I know that you could easily use $500 a month. What do you think? Just share that. You know, I learned a tip from she was a triple and then she had just promoted presidential. Something that she did every single day. Now, I haven't done this. I actually tried to, and I was like, this is way too much. Like, I don't know if this is just me, but I kind of want to try it. Like, I kind of want to do it. So she held up $300 in her hand and she took selfies. So she probably had 50 selfies on her phone, different angles, different pictures, whatever. She posted on Instagram every couple of hours the same thing. So whether she used a different picture or the same picture or whatever, because she's hitting different people. So she posted the same thing 5 times a day on Instagram, and then she would delete them so that it wasn't like totally filling up with the same picture all over Instagram, right? So she's hitting different people. And what she would say is, what would $300 do for you? With a selfie with $300. Okay. Then when everybody liked it, anybody commented, she would write back to them and just say, hey, thanks for the love on the post. I'd love to chat with you more about how you can make $300 or whatever you want to say. Hang on, bud. Hang on. It's going to. Okay, there. Okay. So try things like that. Like she swore by it, and she's a presidential. So I listen when people, that's from her going triple to presidential in 1 month. That's how she did it. That's kind of crazy. So take a step outside the comfort zone, try new things, you know what I mean? But for me, I was so freaking time consuming. I did 2 days, I think. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. So I would probably do buffer. I would buffer it into Instagram and try that. But of course I've been moving and life happens. So I haven't gotten back into that again. So that's probably what I would do. Does that help? Okay. Does anyone have anything else to add to that?
I do actually, because I just had one of the contributors ask that same exact thing. She was talking about, I work in the restaurant industry. I work with people who only work in cash. So she gets a crap ton of Rap Cash all the time. And she's like, but I can never sign them as loyal customers. They don't want to save that $99 for the kit. They live day to day. And she's like, and they're all like early 20s. And she's like, I don't know what to do with that. And so we had that same conversation. And one thing we were also talking about, and you mentioned it, is like stepping outside of where you're at. So she put all of her eggs in one basket and was just working in her market at work. And it was like, hey, let's look at your social media, go that route. And so she's more like, she likes doing the in-person a lot more than the social media. And so that was one of the things we really were talking about. Like, your social media is an older population. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're fine. You're good.
And so that was what we were talking about. You have this older generation, and older and like early or mid, that's older. So we were talking about beefing up social media. You got to do that. That's another market for you to tap into. Continue making your Rap Cash, like go with that.
Heck yeah.
And just go that route in there, but then expand elsewhere. One thing we also talked about, because she's at a distributor level, and so she's like, I don't have success of a diamond or above. And I said, that doesn't matter. What is this Rap Cash doing for you? That's what you can
absolutely
share. But in the same sense, sharing, I think it's Caitlin Louviers, or however you say her last name. She, I think it's a presidential. I was in some group with her when we were doing months ago, and she started when she was right out of high school and just sharing her journey. I actually shared her journey on my social media, and I had people contacting me like, I'm about to graduate high school. What age do you have to be to join? And I'm like, I'm in my 30s and I'm going to work with somebody who's 18. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah.
It's one of the ways to do it. And so I completely agree, expanding your market and trying different.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. And like for me, even like when I started thinking about doing this stuff at the gym, something that I'm going to start doing is, because she had said this too in her video, is that she goes to career day at college. You guys, I live right outside of Phoenix. Do you know how many universities and colleges are here? Like, call them up and be like, hey, when do you do career day? You don't have to go in and do a speech on It Works. Do something. You guys, that's so far out of my comfort zone. Yes, I'm a teacher, but hi, I don't do presentations for college students. So yeah, is it going to take time? Yeah, am I going to have to try to figure out what I'm going to say and how I'm going to do it? But teaching them about network marketing. You guys, when I went to college, I'm 35. When I went to college, but I don't even think people mentioned the word network marketing. Like, I think we talked about maybe Avon, but that was about it. Like, it is the new thing nowadays. Everyone's doing it. So the girl that I met at the pool, like literally she's like, oh yeah, my friend did this and I do this, and everyone's doing something. And honestly, for me, I was like, crap, that's going to make it a little bit harder for me to get this distributor, or, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. But you've got to find people that want this, whether something's not working for them or something is. And I'm not like a poacher or stealing her from her other company, but let's be honest. She said she's making no money, the jewelry's too expensive, and she wants nothing more than to be a stay-at-home mom. Okay, well, I'm going to present this to you, this opportunity, because hi, you're a teacher and you want to be a stay-at-home mom. Well, I was a teacher and I am a stay-at-home mom. So I'm going to show you how I did that. So being relatable to people is also a really important thing. So taking advantage of, you know, your age and hitting your market, that makes it very relatable, but then taking a step back and reaching other people. So yes, I'm 35, but I have people on my team that are 19, 20, 21, and, you know, I'm working with them, and, you know, I could be 45 and still be working with 18-year-olds, you know what I mean? Whatever, but be somebody that they want to work with, you know, be somebody that's fun, have fun. If you're not having fun, you guys, people are not going to want to do this. I posted something the other day, I think it was about my knockout thing, and I was like, if closed mouth, it's a closed business, whatever. People are commenting on it and like, oh, you're so inspirational. And I'm like, that's not really inspirational, but like, okay, like, thanks. Like, but like, be somebody that somebody wants to follow. You know what I mean? Be a distributor that you want other distributors following you because you're inspirational or you're positive and they get something from you. You know what I mean? Try to be that person. So, yes, Parker, do you want to sit on me? Oh my God. All right, so that was it, unless you guys had any other things that you wanted to share. And listen, if you guys have any other questions, obviously now I love this group. I'll be honest, like I'm like kind of bummed that like, I don't like how these focus groups are ending. So just know, like once the focus group ends, like I'm still here. So if you guys, you know, want to like bring the group back together or something like that, like I'm always down for doing like Zooms and stuff like that. So never hesitate to ask. So do you guys have any other questions? Was this helpful? What are you guys thinking? You guys can unmute yourself.
Yeah, I really like your gym idea, because when you were talking about the social media and you go to like Starbucks page and find a picture and people that way, I do that with.
I think my in-laws are here. Hang on. Just finishing up my meeting real quick. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're totally fine. I was just saying I like the gym idea because I find gyms on Facebook and then I'll find people. I do the same thing. If they have less than 300 friends, I don't follow or add them. But gym, I really like that idea. So that's definitely something I'm going to.
And even when there's like downtime, because you're not going to be busy the whole time, when there's downtime, go to their Facebook page, find a picture, find people that like it, because most likely those people go there, and friend them. You know what I mean? Because your picture that you're going to tag the gym in, they might see it or whatever. So yeah, that's like my new favorite thing right now. And then the message is sending messages out and saying everybody won. Hello, people love to win. So why not do that, you know? So I think that's a no-brainer that honestly I wish somebody would have told me years ago. So, all right. So you guys good to go then? Yeah. Hey, Audrey, I'm down, girlfriend. How's your voice? All right. Well, I'll definitely talk to you guys soon. I will get this recording in the chat. I'm going to upload it to YouTube so you guys can share with your teams or whatnot if you guys want to do so. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome, guys. I hope you have a good night.